Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far and welcome to today's video, which is for you if you are just starting to dip a toe into luxury higher end makeup products and you don't know where to start. It's very overwhelming. There are a lot of products, a lot of brands to choose from, and if you're just wanting to try, one or two things, you just want to invest in something to try from luxury beauty and you really don't know where to start, this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing my 5 products, nice and small, that I would start with if I was to eliminate my entire collection. Please no. And start all over again. What would be my first 5 picks dipping my toe into the luxury beauty world. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so how I've kind of chosen my products to include in these top 5, because 5 is not many, but I wanted to keep this as small of a number as possible because it's overwhelming, isn't it? So I didn't want to give you 20 products and then you're still overwhelmed and you still don't know where to start. 5. This is the absolute first picks that I've made. And how I've chosen these products, each product is kind of a little different. So there's different reasons behind why I would recommend these 5 being like your starting points. But at the heart of it, what it comes down to is that these represent luxury beauty very, very well. So if you're trying it out for the first time, you're not really sure if it's going to be for you, maybe you're just going to be a drugstore person and that's actually what you enjoy and what you like, and you don't really, value the things that are different about luxury beauty. It's best to get a real taste of it, something that really represents it, that can show you, is this for me, or do I want to stick with mid-range, or do I want to stick with drugstore, more affordable brands? I think if you tried these 5 products, you'd get the best flavour and taste of what luxury beauty has to offer in the smallest number of products. So we're going to start off with my all-time favourite Holy Grail foundation, which is the Tom Ford Architecture Soft Radiance. This is the foundation I'm wearing today, and this is probably without question my absolute top #1 favourite makeup product. And if we're going to include its previous version, the Shade and Illuminate, that this is the reformulated version of, it has been that way for 6-7 years plus, a very, very long time. And the thing is about foundation in general is it's a real powerhouse product. It really makes such a huge difference, not just as a foundation, but everything else that goes on top of it, because how well your foundation holds up is vital to how well everything that you apply on top of it also holds up. Because if your foundation has disappeared, your bronzer, blush and highlighter are going with it for the most part. So not only does this foundation give you the stunning, beautiful, luxurious packaging, the gorgeous elevated scent and ingredients and feel, everything about it feels very luxurious. Even like the texture of it, it feels expensive. And now that it's half the price, even better, because you get a lot more for your money than you used to when it was almost twice as expensive. This is also, yes, it is very, very expensive. Of course, we're talking about luxury beauty now, so it is an expensive product, but it's going to last you a very, very long time as well. If you were to use foundation 4 or 5 times a week and stick with the same one every time, it's probably going to last you a good 6+ months, depending on how much you use each time. And again, you don't need a lot with this one. So it's going to last you a lot longer than a lot of foundations where you have to use a lot of product, or if they're more watery or thinner, so the applicator that you use, whether it be hand, sponge or brush, isn't going to steal as much of it from you as something much thinner and runnier. So I just think not only is this a very, very beautiful, flattering, gorgeous, stunning foundation that wears incredibly well, this product, being foundation, is going to give you a lot of use, a lot of practical everyday use. Again, this specific foundation, why I'm recommending it is because it's your perfect everyday foundation. It's not super full coverage, it's not incredibly matte, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. It's a foundation that you could wear and it'd be perfect for going to work, running errands, school runs, long days, a wedding. It's going to work for every occasion. So you don't have to buy 3 because it doesn't work for something. It's going to work for every occasion of every single day of your life. So again, you're going to get a huge amount of use out of it, which is important when you're really investing in your first steps in luxury makeup. You don't want something that's only for, you know, certain days. You want something that you're going to get to use and love a lot, and this is my #1 recommendation. Next up, something that is very, very different from that first product being a foundation, is the Charlotte Tilbury Push Up Lashes Mascara. This has been my holy grail mascara for, again, many years. I've purchased a dozen of these, more, as well as receiving some in PR. I just can't get enough. I love it so much. The reasons why I would recommend this as being a product to try if you're dipping toes into luxury higher end beauty is because I think this really, for me, represents the difference between drugstore and high end. You know, when I was in my teens and 20s, I mostly used affordable makeup, and then I was dipping my toe into like the gateway brands like MAC and Nars. The very last product that I moved to higher end for is mascara. I was using like a full face of high end or luxury makeup, but still using drugstore affordable mascaras for the longest, for like a year or so into when I started my channel. You know, there are amazing mascaras in the drugstore. I do think the price point of affordable and drugstore mascaras has gone up and up and up, so that the difference is one of the closest. You know, there are drugstore affordable brands where the mascara costs 18, 19 pounds, and then you've got something like, you know, the Charlotte Tilbury that is only a few pounds more. So the difference is really quite narrow there with mascara. And what I always thought before I found this Charlotte Tilbury, which really made a big difference to my thoughts about drugstore mascaras, is that yes, you absolutely can find amazing mascaras in the drugstore and affordable brands. There are some stunning, gorgeous, amazing mascaras out there. There's no disputing that. And that's never been why, you know, I've moved to luxury and higher end makeup only. It's not because I think all drugstore, all affordable makeup is useless. That's not the case at all. It's just personal preference. It's all the things like the bells and whistles and how much more I feel like treating myself with higher end and luxury products, things like the aesthetics, things like the ingredients, things like the packaging that I really, really value. That doesn't necessarily apply as much when it comes to mascara, because mascara packaging generally isn't that exciting or luxurious. But what I really found when I tried this Charlotte Tilbury mascara is it gives you incredible value for money. This, of all the mascaras that I have ever tried, and you know how many I have tried, from the drugstore originally and then moving into higher end and luxury mascaras, I have tried many, many, many over the years. It's one of my favourite hobbies. And this one, this tube, will last you 2, 3, even 4 times as long as pretty much any other mascara. This tube of mascara will stay perfect from the very first time that you open and use it until it has like gone and you have run out and you need to purchase a new one, which will be several months later. I really found with a lot of drugstore mascaras, yes, when I first open it, it will give me the effect I want, but give it a couple of weeks and it's really starting to dry out. Or some of them have the opposite problem where I need it to dry out for it to perform how I want it to. Not this one. This performs perfectly from start to the product being used up. And so actually price wise, this is amazing value for money. If you separate it by use or by how often frequently you have to repurchase it, you're going to have to repurchase this a lot less. So while it is a really innovative wand and it's a beautiful mascara and it gives me the perfect dream lashes that I desire, it's about how long it lasts and the value for money that it represents while being beautifully packaged as well. I just think, again, that really demonstrates reward of the money that you put out, value for money, you know, efficiency. It helps you feel like less like it's, you know, a ridiculous waste of money or it's so much more than the mascara that you used to use, because actually you'll see that it lasts so much longer, that it's actually some really great value for money there. Next up, let's talk about this Danessa Myricks Lightwork 7 palette. This is a very expensive product, but again, if you use this having, you know, moved across and dipping a toe into luxury makeup, you just are going to be wowed. And that's what you want. You know, if you're spending a lot more money than you're used to, or that you felt comfortable with when it comes to an eyeshadow palette, you don't want to be disappointed. You don't want to feel like you're missing something, or you need something else, or it's not quite doing what you want it to do. This is such a workhorse, such a versatile palette. This could be the only palette you own and you're going to love it, never get bored, never be missing anything for like the rest of your days. There are neutral, everyday, one and done shadows in here. There's every matte you could need. There's cool neutrals, warms, there's different tones, there's really crazy over the top dramatic shades, and really soft, subtle, pretty mattes, and everything in between. There is nothing you will ever be missing in here. It gives you fun, it gives you the ability to experiment, and it also gives you the ability to stay in a safe bubble of your comfort zone, and again, everything in between. The formulas are outstanding, the absolute best that you can possibly hope to come across, and you really do see the quality and the value in getting your money's worth in this palette. And that's before we start talking about everything else that this palette, or these palettes I should say, from Danessa Myricks, because her quality goes across the board. This is just the one that I own and I'm obsessed with. The quality and the formulas speak for themselves, but also the innovation here. You're not just getting this one palette, you're also getting 3 individual 6 pans that you can pop out. I hate doing this on camera because I feel like I'm going to dig a nail into it. But you can pop out the 6 pans, and then this mirror from the lid of this palette can attach, just plops on there to give you a little 6 pan with a mirror that you can travel with. And you can do that with any of these mini little 6 pans in there. So you get sort of 4 palettes for the price of 1. You get a travel friendly option, you get the full big size, the full big shebang, and you get all of those different tones and formulas in there as well. So I think it represents incredible value for money. It also gives you the most luxurious experience that you can get from an eyeshadow palette, and just so many options and things to try and play with. So again, it's going to be something that you would really treasure and use so much and last you for goodness knows how long. I use this so frequently and I can't even see a dent in anything yet. Really good value for money, really nice generous fill sizes, sturdy, something that is really just going to again offer you the luxury experience that you've signed up for with the price point. Next up, we're going to talk about the Chanel concealer, and again, this is quite a different sort of reason why I've included this to the Danessa Myricks. This is really simply, beautifully, yes, classic, yes, but quite simply packaged. It does feel weighty, like you look and feel this and it does feel luxurious, so you're not going to feel like you're missing out on that experience, but it isn't sort of bells and whistles. It's more of an elegant, very Chanel aesthetically packaged product. The reason why I've included this is because this is the only concealer you're ever going to need to buy in your life, and it also does last a very long time. The unique special thing about this concealer, I'm 42, I certainly have fine lines under my eyes, but I also have some darkness. A lot of concealers will do one or the other fairly well, as in they will cover heavily or they will flatter mature under eye area, lines, wrinkles, texture in that area. Very few can do both, and some of us need it to do both. Okay, some of us have darkness and fine lines, and we don't want to choose between those two problems. We want to solve them all. Okay, what do you mean? So the thing about this concealer is that it's not one of the highest sort of price points that you can get if you're looking at trying something like, for example, the Danessa Myricks. It's not as much as like a Mothership or say the La Prairie foundation. So it's a more affordable option to try something from higher end luxury beauty than some of the other products we've mentioned here. But it's just such an important product. You know, concealer really can make or break if it's not covering, or if it's separating, if it's creasing, if it's just not flattering you. It can completely destroy the overall look of your makeup and the overall confidence that you feel. It can be very uncomfortable. There's a lot of issues that concealer can give you, especially as you get older and things like fine lines and wrinkles get more defined and harder for makeup to deal with. This is such a clever product. It's so flexible, yet it has so much high coverage, and yet you can't feel it. It's completely weightless. So it does tick a huge amount of boxes like no other concealer I've ever used, and is such a practical product. It's not as exciting maybe as the Danessa Myricks, but if you want to invest in a product that's going to like change your makeup, change how you feel about makeup, this is the one that I would recommend. It's going to be something that you wear, you know, every time you do your makeup. Concealer is a real staple product. It's not going to be something that you save maybe for special occasions. You're going to get a lot of use out of it, and it's going to last a long time because you need such a small amount, but it's such a small but mighty difference. And my final recommendation is one of the Hourglass palettes, the Ambient Lighting Edits. This is my custom palette, and I don't mean specifically the custom palettes, any of the palettes. This is the Evil Eye palette, so these are one of the Curated palettes, the holiday palettes. These come out every year around the end of August, early September time. These will be everywhere, and we'll get some of them soon. We've just had some Curated quads. Again, whether it's a quad or a 6-pan, it's just going to be down to you personally what you want from the palette, whether you want ambient lighting powders, whether you want to build your own, whether you want 3 blushes or you want more powders. It doesn't matter. It's just going to be down to your personal preferences to the shades and the options that are available to you. But I would always recommend, if people are dipping a toe and saying, what should I try first? I would always recommend try an Hourglass palette, because it gives you the ability to try almost all of Hourglass's offering in one purchase. That again is going to give you a lot of use, because I know people say this to me every year, that when these palettes come out, and a lot of people buy all of them every year and just love them, and so therefore they can't get that much use. Like mine, when I buy them for review purposes, you know, Evil Eye is one of my all-time favorites, but it still is like barely sort of rounded off on the top, just because I own so many of them and I buy them all every year for review purposes. I don't get a chance to use one really frequently, but you know, a lot of you do. A lot of you will buy one of these every year, whichever one is your favorite, and use it year round, and it's will last you a year, 18 months if you use it every single day. And you're getting to try bronzer, powder, highlighter, and at least a couple of blushes. So you really get to get like a feel for that entire brand in one product, almost a full face of makeup. And you can use these on the eyes as well. So it really does give you a lot of sort of bang for your buck. Although again, they are quite an expensive product. It's going to be much more affordable than buying bronzer, highlighter, powder, and blush separately. So it allows you to try the best that Hourglass has to offer, a lot of their products in one place. It's really travel friendly, it's really user friendly, and again, it gives you a lot. It represents very well the sort of luxury makeup experience, from the packaging and the aesthetics of it, and how much fun they are, and just how beautiful the products are. And I think it really sort of represents like the fun and just the treating of yourself and the self-care and the luxury experience from high-end and luxury makeup brands very well. So that is always, again, something I recommend to people who are like, tell me like the first product I should try if I'm trying luxury makeup. That's another great option, because it's so beautiful, so much fun, gives you so much to play with, so many different products in one easygoing place, beautifully curated to all work together with no sort of thought or difficulty in knowing what goes where. It's all just done for you. So there you have it. Those are my first 5 picks that I would recommend if you're dipping a toe into higher end luxury beauty, you don't know where to start. This is where I would start with these 5 products. They're all, regardless of which one you pick, which one you want to go for first, they're all going to just knock your socks off. They're all going to give you value for money. They're all going to give you a brilliant experience. They're all going to be products that you really love and that you get a lot of use out of one way or the other. So I think they're all a really great place to start. So please let me know if you've not really tried any luxury makeup before, if you've not really tried much high-end makeup, What have you tried? What do you plan to try? Are any of these products appealing to you? Please let me know all of your thoughts on dipping your first toe into luxury and high-end makeup, where you plan to start, where you started perhaps. Let us know in the comment section down below. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I would love to see you in the next one. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.